thing about your journey is that you've also represented St. Lucia Lakers twice, and as well as the Namaqualand Daisies in the Premier Hockey League as well. Tell me about that experience, because what really stands out is that you were still in high school when you played in the Premier Hockey League.
Yes, I remember. I think it was 2016 where it started. I was playing for the Lakers, and then that experience was nice, but just quite difficult. Also, obviously being young and like playing against like experienced players who played international hockey already. So being up against the Pumis, being up against Matt's them, 𝗙cie𝗹𝗹𝗶𝗹 them, being all of these defenders that have been to like World Cups and like Olympics and stuff. So it was quite tough. Because you're still trying to figure out your skill set, what you're good at, and everything. Because school hockey and that level of hockey was completely different. And then from the Lakers, I went to the Bunters actually before I got to the Daisies. So I was like kind of passed along to the other teams. I will say I definitely enjoyed the Bunters a little bit more. The team dynamic was so much fun and like more comforting. I think it was because we had a female coach, 𝗀𝗙cie, right? So I kind of enjoyed playing under her a bit because I kind of knew her from like St. Mary's, that she used to come watch tournaments and stuff. So we kind of had a few conversations beforehand. So, but I think the best year was definitely 2019 with the Daisies. That was like my peak. That was like my peak year, I'll definitely say, because that was the best tournament I've ever had in my whole hockey career, hands down. Had like a good team, had like good management, good team vibes, positivity, youngsters, all your age. So it was really nice to kind of play in your age group a bit and just have so much fun. That was our team spirit, just to have fun.
Yeah, I love it. Just to have fun, you say, hey?
That's what it's all about.
Very, very well said. Let's talk a little bit about the future. Now, just around the corner is the Women's Hockey Junior World Cup, something that is quite exciting, we have to admit. Tell us about how you are feeling about making your debut and being a part of the under-21 national team for such a major tournament.
I don't even think there's words to kind of explain how I'm feeling right now, because some of us have waited for this since 2017, because that's when we all started together. And to be going through that whole journey to where it is now, I don't think there's enough words to kind of put into like explanation of how we're feeling. Me personally, I've never been so mentally and physically ready for anything in my life. Honestly speaking, we have waited for this for far too long, actually. And since our AFCON got cancelled, we were like, okay, Junior World Cup, this is our last shot. It's our last time playing for under-21s. So I think you make it or you don't after this, because there's nothing to fall back on, you know, because usually we'd be like, if you like don't make the senior team, at least we have under-21s because we're still young. But now you've got no more of that left. It's either you make it or you don't. So I've worked extremely hard. So I'm feeling physically so well prepared for it, mentally even better, because I've been building up this tournament for as long as I can remember, actually. So I am quite excited. And to have the bunch of girls that we have now, it's going to be exciting. That I can say, it's going to be exciting.
Absolutely beautiful. And we as South African hockey fans are most certainly looking forward to seeing you ladies perform incredibly well at this tournament. But I would like for us to now touch on your goals. What are some of your goals for 2022, both on and off the turf?
Whew. So I'm not a big planner or like setting major goals. Because I live like in the moment type of girl. So everything happens for a reason. That's more my motto. But my plan obviously is for our junior team, obviously to go out guns blazing, you know. For the tournament specifically, I always have this mentality of I always want to walk away from the tournament with something. I need to be remembered for something, you know. Might be a bit arrogant, but that's just how I am. have to let the people wonder, like, who was that? Who's the number 10? Like, what did she do? Like, yeah. So my goals would definitely be top goal scorer. I know it's a bit far-fetched. It's not impossible, but top goal scorer. I won't go too far to say player of the tournament, because that's more 𝗀𝗋𝗹𝗋's type of thing, because she collects them a lot. So I'll definitely stick with top goal scorer or something in the tournament. Something in the tournament. And then in life in general, finish my schooling, get my coaching courses done, and then just enjoy life, honestly speaking, because I don't want to say something and then doesn't really work out, because there's a saying that we believe in: when you make plans, God laughs. So I don't like to plan a lot of things too far ahead. And hopefully make the Commonwealth team, because we have camp coming up and stuff, so that would be great. And then 2024, Paris Olympics. That's the major goal. That's the major goal. But other than that, nothing too serious.
Oh, absolutely beautiful. And I think those Olympics are most certainly within your reach. You just keep on working hard and you will definitely make the team. I'd like for us to now...
Can you imagine your action picture? Sorry. Can you just imagine like your action picture on the nice blue turf, hopefully, with like the Eiffel Tower in the background? Oh. I think that's priceless. Wow. I think that's priceless.
That's an...
You're locked onto the Sport MVT Insider, a podcast for unrelenting coverage of women in sport. I absolutely love diving deeper into the journeys of our athletes, coaches, and administrators to get to know them a little bit better than we do. Coming up this Wednesday is an interesting round of quick fire questions, a great opportunity for some good laughs and some great banter. Keep it locked onto Sport MVT, where we celebrate our women in sport.